Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. In the last session we did Angel Island and Hydro City, and now we're going to continue here and go to Marble Garden Zone. Now, I'm sorry for the short session last time, but I actually didn't get an error message pop up this time when I started recording, and I took the liberty of cleaning out my files. So hopefully we don't get slowdown. Well, not slowdown, but hopefully we don't get freezing anymore, because that got really irritating. So yeah, the Marble Garden is actually I want to say my least favorite stage in the game, and I still like it. Like, here's the thing with this game: there's not a single zone I actively dislike, because while I'm not too big of a fan of this stage, it doesn't mean I dislike it. It's just my least favorite of the bunch. Like, people say Sandopolis is not really that good. I actually like Sandopolis, because minus the long length, I think it's a pretty fun stage, and I think that's what matters most. Because I enjoy Eggman Land, and that's a really long stage. So length doesn't mean too much to me as long as the level's fun. Like, sure, Sonic levels aren't supposed to, shouldn't be longer than 5 minutes most of the time, but hey, again, if a stage is fun, I'm not too bothered about the length, but that's just me. Even with the Werehog, I never really noticed the long length, because I still enjoy those stages, and I didn't really care about how long they were. Like, if you're just going for the end and ignoring medals and stuff, they aren't even that long. The stages aren't even that long, to be honest with you. Like, the first time you go through them, you're gonna have to get those medals, but past that, you don't really need to bother. Either way, though, these spinny top things are really the main reason why this is my least favorite stage in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because basically how they work is that you have to make it move around and get to areas where you have to destroy, like, pillars or whatever. And it's really, I don't know how to explain how the controls work, but you basically move a little bit, and then it kind of dips down a tad, and then it starts moving up. And I guess you keep moving around to make it go down further. It's really weird to explain, but hey, it's not. Whoa, okay. I nearly made a bad turn. But yeah, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely something that I'm not a fan of, if I'm honest. Like, the mechanics in this game work relatively well for the most part, but I feel the spinny top things in this zone are an exception to that rule. Like, it's not like game breaking. It's not like 06 territory, but I have to be honest, I've never been a fan of them. But yeah, we're in another special stage, and we're doing actually pretty well here. I'm actually kind of just ignoring these rings, because I honestly just want to get the Chaos Emerald, so it's just, okay, there we go. That's the thing with these special stages, sometimes you can kind of get lost and miss, like, 4 spheres like I just did, and it's kind of it can be a little bit annoying, but either way, got a 6th Emerald, 1 more to go, and we should be able to use Supersonic. Hopefully we can do it in this very act. Maybe not this act. Maybe this zone. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too familiar with the special stage bonus rings in this particular zone, so I usually just run into them randomly, because there's some sections of this zone where you're just speeding by super fast, and you just suddenly run into a special stage ring. That's usually what happens with me. I don't know where the specific locations are. All I know is that they're pretty much always hidden behind, like, a wall or something, and you have fun with that, Tails. They're hidden behind a wall usually, so if you're like at a seemingly dead end, look at try going through the wall and see if it goes anywhere, because there's usually something. Well, sometimes there is. Okay, so let's spin dash up here. Again, there isn't much change with the way this game controls from Sonic 2. You have the spin dash back. You have something I forgot to mention in the last session is that if you press A in midair without a shield, you have an insta shield, which basically protects you from any attack for a split second. It can help a lot actually with spiked enemies, with like the Orbinauts and stuff, because you can just use that and you'll be able to kill them. It's actually something that I miss in Sonic 4. Like, it wasn't mandatory to have, but it really is a nice feature, and it does help out through a lot like specific enemies, and it's just nice to have. But alas, Sonic 4 just didn't want it. One thing I'm actually not doing is that if you jump on a signpost, or like if you jump towards a signpost, I should say, as it's falling down, you'll make it bounce a little bit and you'll get points. It's not really necessary, but it's a nice little feature. It's a nice little thing you can do, I guess. But you don't really have to do it. It's just kind of a thing that happens. They evolved that into a challenge in Generations, which I'm at most indifferent to. It's probably my least favorite type of challenge in that game, but it's not like outright bad. It's just the most uninteresting in my opinion. But either way, yeah, again, getting momentum, but that's not enough. I think there's one in here. Oh, okay, it's just... Well, maybe it's the... Is there more? No. Ah. That looks like a prime candidate for a special stage. Apparently not. But I do like how it blends in how there's more than just like the amount of stages there are to get all the emeralds. Like, you don't... Wait, is there something up there? I swear I just saw... Okay, no, I was seeing things. I thought I saw a special stage area. But I like how you have a lot more, like, chances to get special stages than Sonic 1 and CD. But it's also not over the top as Sonic 2's were. Even though those... I can kind of excuse Sonic 2 because those are freaking stupid as hell. Well, they're really annoying to go through. And it's easy to screw up those special stages, so it makes sense why there'd be tons of chances, but it's... Considering how Sonic 3's special stages are nowhere near as taxing, it makes sense why there aren't as many chances with them. Either way, final special stage, so let's do this. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, here's the thing. It doesn't, when you fail a special stage, unlike Sonic 2, it doesn't stay on the same one. It basically just cycles through the list of the special stages, and when you fail one, it's just gonna go to... Okay, so say I failed special stage 4. The next time I go into a bonus ring, it's gonna go to special stage 7. Oh, special stage 5, sorry. And it's gonna keep going until it goes to special stage 7, and then after that, it's gonna go to special stage 4 again. That's kind of how it works. So, you won't just be seeing the same one over and over and over. So that's good. It can kind of screw you over because it's like, oh, I want to get used to this one in specific, but then it's just going to a new one. Like, that's kind of a problem, I can understand that, but it doesn't really bother me too much. In the Sonic and Knuckles portion, you actually get to choose the special stage, so if you want, you can just keep choosing the same one. But with that, we have all the 7 emeralds, and now we can actually become Super Sonic. So as soon as I get 50 rings around here, we can transform. And I think you can transform as early as Hydro City sometime, but I've never been that good. Again, I don't know where all of the special stage rings are, and I did fail doing that special stage right there. I don't know why, that's actually one of the easier ones, but hey. Yeah, I don't abuse Super Sonic too much during the playthrough, because it kind of kills a lot of challenge this game has, because like, whereas Sonic 1 had levels that were based on speed and others that are based on platforming, a bit too much sometimes with Labyrinth Zone, and how Sonic 2 was mostly a speed-oriented game with some bits of platforming here and there. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it's basically like the love child of Sonic 1 and 2. It basically brings in the platforming that Sonic 1 had, but updates it to make it feel like there's speed involved as well. And it's like, it balances out speed and platforming perfectly. Like, there's not too much speed, but there's not too much platforming. I don't know, there might be some differences to that, like, some exceptions to that rule, maybe in, say, Sandopolis in some sections, but I think it's well balanced overall. It's as perfect as the series gets, I feel. Like, they could have improved on it. Like, Sonic 4, as a sequel should have been, it should have expanded upon what was already there, and it didn't really do that, unfortunately, but we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, one thing that Sonic 2 didn't have is that you can actually fly with Tails in this game. Because in Sonic 2, Tails was playable, but the human player could never fly as Tails. You can only do... he's basically just a yellow or orange Sonic, I guess. I don't know, is Tails meant to be orange or yellow? It's never really... Because, like, in here, in this game, or in the classics, he's very clearly orange, and in the 3D stuff, he's yellow. I don't really care about this. Yeah, I almost always get an Eggman, so I just say screw it. Yeah, I like the gumball machine and the thing where you're going on those weird sparkly things, but I don't really care for the slot machine one, I'll be honest. No, I really do wish they brought back those bonus stages. Like, maybe not for Sonic 4, but maybe they could have done that in, say, Advance or something, because that's the closest that's the closest game we got to Sonic 4, and it wasn't called Sonic 4. Like, a spin-off managed to get closer to how the classics worked than a game called Sonic 4. Yeah. Okay. That was close. Okay, if I can get Super Sonic before the boss, that would be awesome. Okay, this is the one I like. I can play through these. But yeah, you've probably noticed this by now, I haven't explained it, but basically just jump at the right time. It's like, when you're about to circle around again, that's when you have to jump. And then the better you time it, the higher your jump will be. It's kind of weird to explain, but as you play it, you'll kind of understand what I mean. You just have to kind of time your jumps. And just go into those weird circle things. And we'll try to anyway. Ooh. And I lost it. Ugh. Dang it. Ugh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, for goodness sake, dude. I saw like 3 1-ups. And I didn't get any of them. Oh well. Oh, great. I need to... Alright. Super Sonic time! Alright. So basically, what Super Sonic entails is that you have pretty much unlimited stamina. Well, stamina isn't really a factor in this game, but I guess you're basically twice as fast, your jump is extra high, and you're invincible. I think you can still, like, drown underwater for some reason, but yeah, that's basically it. And basically what this boss entails is that you have to move up and down. It's kind of weird to explain how this works because, if you jump, you're just gonna fall, but you have to move. And basically, you move like normal with Tails, but I always found it weird moving him up and down, because I'm pretty sure you could go faster than that. It's just kind of weird to control this. So what I tried to do is do that. That's a lot easier with Super Sonic, because you don't have to worry about losing all your rings. Just make sure you have a decent amount of them, otherwise you'll run out and you'll just die from one hit. Because yeah, basically you need at least 50 rings in order to activate Super Sonic. Jump, basically just press A twice and you'll turn it, and then you'll transform.